Hi, my name is Danny and welcome to Monday on Pagan Perspective Subs Week. This week our question comes from Guitar Secret Language and it's about finding community. The whole question will be in the description below, but basically they live in a smallish town. According to Witchvox websites, there's only about 3 people in their town who are pagan. And is there any information online about finding other pagans, gatherings, or is there another website with more locals friendly to get involved with in the pagan community? I personally have never used the website that they mention. I know of it and know that some people have had really good luck finding other pagans on it, but it just never really appealed to me. In my local community, there are a few ways that you can connect to other pagans. One, I am very lucky to be in the Madison area, and so we are right next to Circle Sanctuary, which is run by Selena Fox, and they have gatherings every full moon for the Sabbats. They also do other events. They have work events on this nature preserve that they help take care of and foster as a part of their spiritual community. So there are lots of ways that pagans in South Central Wisconsin can get involved in Circle Sanctuary and meet people there. Not everyone is so lucky to have a temple or a sanctuary near where they live, but I think there are more out there than everyone realizes. Just from kind of interacting with a few people online, I think that it is kind of an underground thing that more and more of these actual places are coming about as a couple pagans get together and really dedicate resources to providing a space for pagans to get together. There are also, of course, annual get-togethers. There are summer festivals like the Pagan Spirit Gathering. There are cons. There are just pagan pride days in a lot of big cities or statewide that you could travel to and meet pagans that way. For Druids, many organizations have specific listings of local groves. So OBOD has a list with a few public groves right on their website, and then once you become a member, you also get a much larger list with contact information for groves in the area. I personally have attended a couple local grove meetings here in South Central Wisconsin. I have the email for that contact person and kind of the region in the description below. So if you're interested in Druidry and meeting people and you're in my area, please come check us out. Of course, some local groves prefer to keep their work private and they don't want to just invite anyone willy-nilly to attend their meetings. So you have to be a bit stealthy to introduce yourself, be very polite. Perhaps that's in an email, perhaps that's over coffee, but kind of prove to whatever group that you're going to that you are genuinely interested and you won't be intending any malicious harm, which is what I think most groups are looking for if they ask for some sort of confirmation that you are who you say you are before they give you information about where and when they meet. Of course, there are plenty of online communities as well. There is YouTube, which is vibrant and full of folks of many different ilks of the pagan path here. There's a Facebook group called YouTube Pagans. There's a link in the description, and that group is private, but I feel like the administrators add most folks to it after they do a little bit of checking to see that you are who you say you are, and they have a huge list of people who write blogs, who are doing YouTube channels, a whole host of things online. I think the biggest thing with community is that if you want a community, you sometimes have to build a community. They aren't always going to be opening doors for you or plopping easily into your area. Sometimes it takes the initiative of you to create that. It can seem scary if you don't feel like you have the skills or the know-how, or you're not an expert. You don't feel like you're qualified to create a community locally, but Usually people who have the most desire for a community are often the ones with the best hidden skills for creating that community. If that desire is within you, I really think it might be a sign that the gods, the universe, whatever force you believe in is really calling you to create, to be the catalyst that ignites a new community in your area. So don't take that lightly. If you desire community and you're finding it difficult to find it, perhaps it's because you are meant to create it. In the comments below, let's see if we can get a tally going of how many of our Pagan Perspective users are actually on Witchbox versus those of us who are not on that site. I think it would be interesting for the person who asked the question to kind of get a feel for whether this community itself uses that website. Thanks for watching, and as always, may you find peace in the sacred grove.